Hello, Internet, and welcome back to the Story Nook. Today we are going to read, not for too long, but for about 10 or so minutes, maybe 5, I don't know, some r/AskReddit. This thread caught my attention, and I'm cramping, I'm a little bit miserable, but I'm going to try to get something a little bit recorded ahead of time. As I came home and my house was it's 40 degrees outside this week, and my house is under the 40s because it's just like, oh, cold, we're going to amplify the cold. So everything is just cold. So go ahead, grab your tea, your water, your hot cocoa, whatever it is, and join me as we read Reddit stories. So let's go. What profession is filled with people who think they're smarter than they actually are? TV news. Worked for a few TV stations long before I decided to change careers, after realizing what a bunch of idiots they are. Especially on-air people who are kinda sorta locally famous. They are all the type like the idea of that, and being treated as being smarter or more important than they actually are. I have a very close family member who is a news reporter. Love her to death, but Lord, can she be the one of the most confidently incorrect people I know. I just picture you asking her to elaborate on a question she answered, and her going, more at 10. Politics. I started my degree in engineering, but halfway switched to a degree in government/politics, and I was shocked at the level of statistics classes in that track, and how many students very much struggled with basically a high school level statistics class. It really made me think that one day lots of people in this degree with me will be working in politics and policy, and will be able to be so easily manipulated by whatever statistics are presented to them, and they really didn't see it as an important knowledge at all. I remember statistics. Statistics was really hard, and I spent a lot of time working on my statistics, like math for like the little unit that I had. But those students, including me, though I actually took the BS statistics track and went on to grad school, are bureaucrats now. Not politicians. We also think politicians are not very bright, especially when they pretend to know anything about my job. Nobody is as arrogant as an elected politician. You should meet some of the clergy that I've interacted with over the years. Politicians are ordained by the people. Clergy are ordained by God. And some of them don't have any issue using that as a club. Does Reddit mod count as profession? Print. Seriously, you are banned and we quit. Who's we? We speak in French? Worked with a guy who I'm 99% sure was a Reddit mod outside of work. He had a need to censor IRL conversations because of the most inconspicuous statements. He was also very arrogant in general. Tis Fedora. Remember to read the sidebar. Fucking VC tech bros. Bro, this crypto blockchain AI will go to the moon. Trust me, bro. Just invest in my metaverse NFTs. Just see. The crypto people scare me. Because I'm like, dude, the fuck. Chiropractor. I had a patient whose neck was broken at 19 by a chiropractor, and she has neurological defects and chronic pain 4 years later. Oh, but that's just one person. Bro, if you broke one person's neck, it's straight to jail. Why does the guy who says there's ghosts in your bones get a free pass? If ghosts are in the bones, obviously you have to break them to get them out, idiot. How are people not getting this? Not everyone could afford to go to a chiropractor school. I saw this my second year of medical school. Cervical dislocation, fucking a vertebral artery, thereafter fucking the brainstem. Therefore fucking the brainstem. Young mom with 2 kids, heartbreaking. But doctors also cause harm sometimes, yes. But they do this within a system where risk and benefits are calculated based on reality and scientific knowledge, not just taking risks for absolutely no reason. Do. More about chiropractors. My mother-in-law, a PA, told me if someone tells you they are a doctor but won't tell you what kind, they are a chiropractor. My mom went to a chiropractor a lot growing up. I wonder if that also contributed to her migraines. Pilots used to manage them. Some of the calls I used to get were hilarious. As someone who works in avionics for nearly a decade, I can confirm that holy shit, the average pilot is dumb. This is terrifying. Lots of smart people are really good at one thing and really stupid outside that wheelhouse. Even PhD holders and other traditionally smart professions. When you think about it, there's so much to know out there that it's impossible to know all. Well-rounded is always a good goal, but being highly specialized is more likely. Good friend of mine is a medical doctor. By all accounts, he is accomplished and extremely intelligent. We have been on a bar trivia team together for a couple of years now. I don't think I've ever heard him correctly answer a non-medical science question. Doctors are notoriously bad at tech. Ask any IT person who has ever dealt with one. Any IT guy will tell you doctors are the dumbest smart people out there. As an IT guy who used to work in hospitals, can a cajillion 1,000% confirm. I am a pilot, and I agree wholeheartedly. A lot of type A introverts, similar to engineers, who think their expertise in one thing translates to other things, and it clearly doesn't. But they're largely insulated from having their egos checked. I've met so many weirdos flying planes. Seems like every profession is on here. Maybe just all humans? As a barista, lawyers, finance. Business, holy shit, those people are so fucking full of themselves. Just sounds like you can't pivot and market deliverables for the new normal and bandwidth other consumer trends to achieve synergy. Joke. Bunch of fucking morons. Every profession, it is human nature to overestimate one's own abilities and or underestimate the complexity of a task. Law. I am a lawyer, and I can confirm. I literally make a living by pretending I am smarter than I am. No, what you do is make the witness think he's smarter than he is, then let him talk. I'm a barrister in England, and was often told how intellectually demanding the practice was. I had previously worked in mathematics, doing research in logic, and met people who were really clever. I was not impressed by lawyers, as a job that does require some cunning and a reasonable amount of hard mental labor. But there are cleverer people. But then I've met politicians. Enough said. Many fields think they are intellectually demanding, but haven't tried to think out of their field very much. Lawyers often fall into the trap of thinking they know about everything as well as they know about the law. Life coaches, self-help personalities, CEOs. Estheticians, the amount of them in the comment section pretending to be dermatologists is crazy. Profession? You must be a proofreader. He's a processor. Executive, C-suites, real estate agents. Real estate agents. La, la, la. I think I said that word funny. Alright, and now it is pretty much time for me to rush and get dressed. Remember to stay hydrated, all that good jazz. Ways you can support me. I have been writing books. You can check them out. They're available at most ebook retailers. There is a form in the description if you ever want me to read anything specific. Pop it into that form, and I will go and read that. So yeah. And now who list my Patreon Ko-fi members, who help support me so I don't have to worry so much because I do not make any money from doing any of this. Kaleidoscope Chick, Cassie G, Tweed Tea Cakes, Axel1154, Jet SDS, Axel Alcaraz, Semi-Random Sevens, and Micah. You're all awesome and amazing, and if you support me on Patreon, you get early access to my artwork, my PNG tuber designs, the desktop wallpapers that I design, coloring book pages, all that good stuff. So yeah, stay safe, stay healthy. All like a Jess. Bye bye.